Some couples are destined for a fairy tale romance. And then there's Hyun-woo and Hae-in, who decided, let's make ours a chaos-fueled, boardroom brawling, chaebol-level melodrama. Seriously, if there's ever a K-drama dictionary, their picture is going right next to love in the time of hostile takeovers. Tell me, have you ever seen a chaebol love story without heartbreak, high stakes, and at least one slow-motion tear rolling down a cheek? Ah, wait. Welcome to the new series I'm starting where I look at drama relationships. The place where K-drama relationships are dissected like corporate mergers, with flair, precision, and a little side of drama. Today, we're tackling the dynamic duo of dysfunction, Hyun-woo and Hae-in from Queen of Tears. This drama isn't just your late-night binge. It's a full-course emotional buffet, part tears, part tension, and 100% chaebol-level insanity. Whether you're here for swoons, sobs, or to steal some chaebol dating tips, because you never know, buckle up. This one's for you. So, what's the secret sauce behind this couple? Is it heartfelt love? A clash of egos? Or maybe just the gravitational pull of K-drama destiny? We're about to unpack their whirlwind story, from countryside simplicity to diamond-encrusted chaos. By the end, you might find yourself rooting for them, or launching a full-on rant in the comments. Either way, it'll be iconic. First, let's meet the players in this high-stakes chaebol chess match, the salt of the earth Hyun-woo and the chaebol queen Hae-in. Because if opposites attract, these two are practically magnets on steroids. Let's dive in. First up, we have Hyun-woo, played by none other than Kim Soo-hyun. If rags to riches had a poster child, it would be this guy. Hailing from the idyllic countryside of Yeongdeuri, Hyun-woo climbed from fixing fences to fixing billion-dollar mergers. All it took was a scholarship to Seoul National University, a whole lot of grit, and the determination of a K-drama protagonist. Seriously, his rise to becoming Queen's Group's legal director is so inspiring it could fund its own motivational seminar, from rice patties to power suits. Sign me up. He's the kind of guy who'd help his neighbors rebuild their barn and charm your grandma at dinner. You don't just root for Hyun-woo, you adopt him in your heart. Humble, hardworking, and always wearing that I can fix this expression. His motto? Why be rich if you can't still be wholesome? If there's one thing this man doesn't do, it's give up. Whether he's navigating boardroom betrayals or surviving a chaebol family dinner, arguably tougher, Hyun-woo takes it all in stride. And yes, his hair stays immaculate. How does he do it? The world may never know. Hyun-woo is a one-man fortress. Family feud? Meddling in-laws? Random chaebol nonsense? He'll shield you without breaking a sweat. This man could make protecting loved ones an Olympic sport. Gold medal guaranteed. In the swirling storm of chaebol drama, Hyun-woo is the calm center. He's Hae-in's rock, the steady anchor when the waves of luxury and legacy threaten to sweep her away. He's the yin to her chaebol yang, and honestly, we all need a Hyun-woo in our lives. Just don't tell him he's perfect. There is enough ego in this drama to power up an alpha male bootcamp. Now, let's shift gears to the powerhouse that is Hae-in, brought to life by the dazzling Kim Ji-won. Picture this, CEO of Queen's department store, heiress to a multi-billion-dollar empire, and the woman who can probably buy your entire existence with her pocket change. But don't be fooled, Hae-in isn't just about yachts and boardroom victories. Beneath the glitz is a hustler who knows her way around strategy and stilettos. Hae-in doesn't enter a room, she owns it. Whether it's a board meeting or a gala, she's serving main character energy. And let's not even get started on her wardrobe. It's not just expensive, it's a power move. Her heels alone could intimidate half the cast. Brains and beauty? Check and check. Hae-in's mind is sharper than a chaebol inheritance battle, and she knows how to use it. If corporate strategy were a game, she'd be the reigning queen. Oh wait, she already is. Forget the tired damsel in distress trope. Hae-in's out here carving her own path, handling billion-dollar deals, and still finding time to serve looks. Sure, she appreciates Hyun-woo's support, but she's nobody's accessory. This chaebol heiress is the definition of boss. Hae-in is the fire to Hyun-woo's calm. She's strong, driven, and occasionally as stubborn as a boardroom takeover. But beneath the icy exterior is a heart that just wants to be understood. It's these vulnerable moments that make her one of the most real chaebol leads ever. Let's face it, she's the full package: brains, beauty, and just enough drama to keep us glued to our screens. Together, these two are a walking masterclass in opposites attracting. He's the grounded realist, she's the fiery visionary. It's a relationship built on balance, love, and a healthy dose of chaebol-level chaos. Sure, their journey isn't smooth sailing, it's more like a roller coaster with occasional freefalls. But isn't that why we love them? Up next, we'll rewind to where it all began. Was their first meeting love at first sight, or a chaebol matchmaking disaster? Spoiler, it's always complicated. Queen of Tears isn't just a drama, it's a masterclass in making you laugh, cry, and scream into your pillow all in one episode. And no one embodies that emotional roller coaster better than Hae-in and Hyun-woo. Their love story spans decades, with enough twists, sacrifices, and heartfelt moments to make even the most stoic viewers ugly cry. Let's trace their bond from meet-cute to gut punch and everything in between. The classic K-drama setup: she's a chaebol heiress, dripping in wealth and family drama. He's a small-town overachiever with enough ambition to light up Seoul. It's a tale as old as time, or at least as old as your favorite K-drama binge session. Their first meeting during college is the perfect blend of awkward and adorable. Hae-in's elite background and Hyun-woo's humble roots might make them an unlikely pair, but sparks fly. The catch? Her family is about as supportive as a broken chair, seeing Hyun-woo as a walking inconvenience in their glittering world. But our girl Hae-in? She's got determination in spades, and Hyun-woo's quiet strength makes it impossible not to root for them. Together, they prove that love isn't about shared bank accounts, it's about standing firm when the world tells you, no way. Fast forward to the wedding bells, and it's clear these two mean business. Hae-in and Hyun-woo's marriage is the stuff of dreams, until reality checks in, baggage in tow. Hyun-woo balances the chaos of corporate life as the legal director of Queen's Group, while Hae-in juggles her roles as CEO and wife. Their home is equal parts ambition and affection, but the weight of family expectations and societal judgment begins to crack their seemingly perfect foundation. Still, even in their most heated arguments, their love peaks through like sunlight on a cloudy day. One shared laugh, one stolen glance, and you're reminded why they work so well together. They're not perfect, but that's what makes them so relatable. And then, because this is a K-drama after all, tragedy enters stage left. Hae-in is diagnosed with a terminal illness, and suddenly their world tilts on its axis. For Hyun-woo, this is uncharted territory. The man who can handle corporate sharks with ease now has to face the unbearable thought of losing the love of his life. Meanwhile, Hae-in is grappling with more than just her health. The idea of losing herself, her memories, her identity, is terrifying. Her refusal to undergo brain surgery, even when it's her only chance, is gut-wrenching. But let's be honest, you'd hesitate too if the procedure might erase the very moments that make your life worth living. And Hyun-woo? He's right there, holding her hand, even when the path forward feels impossible. If you thought their struggles would end there, oh, sweet summer child, think again. Episodes 8 and 9 bring us to the heartbreaking low point, their divorce. Hae-in's decision to leave Hyun-woo with nothing in her will feels cold, but it's her way of protecting him. Meanwhile, Hyun-woo? He's a mess of regret and devotion, letting her hate him if it means she'll keep fighting to live. This is where Queen of Tears truly shines, giving us a love story that feels achingly real. Even as they part ways, their longing for each other lingers in every glance and unspoken word. It's messy, it's raw, and yes, it's absolutely devastating. But let's face it, that's why we're here, right? For the drama and the feels. Amid all this turmoil, there's one place that remains their constant, Sanssouci Palace. This sanctuary isn't just a location, it's a symbol of their untainted love, a place where they can escape the chaos and remember what brought them together in the first place. From stolen kisses to tearful reconciliations, the palace is a recurring reminder of the bond that no illness, argument, or chaebol family feud can break. Honestly, who wouldn't want their love story tied to such an iconic backdrop? Just when you think all hope is lost, Queen of Tears gives us the reunion we've been waiting for. After years of separation, Hae-in and Hyun-woo find their way back to each other. It's not just a romantic moment, it's a testament to their resilience and growth. Their love, once fractured, now feels stronger than ever. Sure, there's baggage to unpack and scars that won't fade, but isn't that what makes their story so compelling? It's messy, it's complicated, and it's absolutely beautiful. And then comes the final goodbye, a scene so poignant it could make even the drama fox shed a tear. Just one thing, though, don't get used to it. As Hae-in succumbs to her illness, their love story reaches its heartbreaking conclusion. But here's the twist, their love doesn't end with her death. Hyun-woo honors her memory, preserving the essence of their bond in every decision he makes. Their story reminds us that true love doesn't fade, it evolves, leaving an indelible mark on everyone it touches. Plus they unite after death, which was a nice touch. From faded childhood meetings to tearful goodbyes, Hae-in and Hyun-woo's love story is a testament to the power of resilience, sacrifice, and devotion. What did you think of their journey? Did it leave you in tears, or are you still holding out for your own chaebol romance? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Before we leave and find something else to binge watch, let's talk about themes, at least some of the themes explored in the drama. If Queen of Tears were a love song, Hyun-woo and Hae-in would be the melody and lyrics, inseparable, deeply intertwined, and occasionally making you sob into your ramen. Their story isn't just a romance, it's a masterclass in resilience, showing us that love isn't just about candlelight dinners, it's about standing together when life throws its worst. Forget power couple, Hyun-woo and Hae-in redefine it. Whether it's Hyun-woo sacrificing career milestones to protect Hae-in or Hae-in defying her chaebol family for his sake, their love is built on unwavering support. Sure, they argue, who doesn't? But when it counts, they've got each other's backs like the final boss fight in a K-drama. It's not all grand gestures and sweeping declarations, okay, there's plenty of that too, but what sets them apart is their emotional depth. Even when misunderstandings cloud their path, one heartfelt conversation clears the air. Whether whispering dreams or confronting fears, their connection is the anchor that keeps their ship steady in the storm. Hyun-woo sacrifices his peace to be Hae-in's rock during her illness, while Hae-in risks her family's wrath to champion his aspirations. They're like the K-drama equivalent of "you take the last dumpling." It's these acts of selflessness that make their love feel so real, and so devastatingly beautiful. Between Hae-in's chaebol family meddling and Hyun-woo's corporate stress, these two face more hurdles than a track meet. Add a life-threatening illness into the mix, and it's clear their relationship isn't for the faint of heart. But their ability to tackle these challenges head-on is what keeps us glued to the screen, box of tissues in hand. Every challenge pushes them to grow, not just as individuals but as a team. Whether it's navigating Hae-in's health crisis or Hyun-woo's ethical dilemmas, they emerge stronger, proving that hardship can either break you or bond you. Spoiler, for them, it's the latter. It's not all smooth sailing, though. Misunderstandings pile up faster than deadlines in a K-drama office. But what sets them apart is their willingness to talk it out. Once they get past the icy silence phase, their open communication paves the way for empathy, understanding, and yes, more tears from us. Hae-in's illness is the ultimate test, and Hyun-woo passes with flying colors, or, more accurately, tear-soaked tissues. Despite their struggles, he stands by her, reminding us all why he's the kind of K-drama husband we can only dream of. When these two reconcile, it's not just fireworks, it's a supernova. Watching them confront their fears and admit their faults is as satisfying as seeing the villain get their comeuppance. It's a moment that proves love isn't about being perfect, it's about never giving up. From safeguarding their family legacy to supporting each other's personal growth, Hyun-woo and Hae-in are the ultimate tag team. Their ability to work together, even when the odds are stacked against them, is what makes their story so powerful and so unforgettable. Every K-drama fan knows the magic of a good love story, and Queen of Tears delivered one that had audiences crying, cheering, and occasionally yelling at their screens. Hyun-woo and Hae-in's journey resonated deeply, sparking passionate online debates and heartfelt reflections. Let's break down why viewers couldn't get enough. Turns out, love isn't all rainbows and cherry blossoms. Whether it's juggling work and relationships, dodging family drama, or surviving a health scare, Hyun-woo and Hae-in's story hit close to home for many. Social media lit up with comments like, "It's like they peeked into my life," except most of us don't have a chaebol family complicating things. Hyun-woo and Hae-in had us reaching for tissues faster than the series' opening theme could start. Fans couldn't stop raving about the lead's chemistry, with one viewer summing it up perfectly. They didn't just act love, they felt it. Whether it was a quiet glance or a teary confession, their performances gave us all the feels. Resilience, sacrifice, unconditional support, sounds like the tagline for a self-help book, but in Queen of Tears, these themes were masterfully woven into the story. Many fans admitted the show made them rethink their own relationships, with one brave soul confessing, "I started hugging my partner more after watching this." Don't ask where I'm getting these quotes from. Who else rewatches that reconciliation scene just to ugly cry all over again? Or Hyun-woo's steadfast support during Hae-in's illness, seriously, can we clone him? Fans have declared these moments iconic, with entire Reddit threads dedicated to ranking the best tearjerkers. Spoiler alert, there's no consensus because every scene is too good. Not everyone was head over heels, though. Some viewers felt the pacing slowed in the middle, or that a few side characters stole too much spotlight. But even the critics agreed, the finale brought everything home in a way that made those small hiccups worth it. "All is forgiven," one fan wrote, "as long as I get my happy tears." At the heart of Queen of Tears lies a timeless message: love and resilience can weather any storm. Hyun-woo and Hae-in's story wasn't just about grand romantic gestures or dramatic plot twists. It was about the quiet strength found in partnership, and the courage to face life's toughest challenges together. So, whether you came for the romance, stayed for the emotional depth, or simply enjoyed shouting at your screen during the cliffhangers, this drama gave us all something to connect with. And if there's one takeaway, it's this: true love might not be perfect, but it's always worth fighting for. Goodbye, and I will see you next time.